Fala galera, quem tá falando aqui é o Supertide trazendo mais um vídeo pra vocês. E eu tô com sono, e dessa vez é The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, né, o quinto jogo da franquia, né, The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Dessa vez nos passaremos por cozinheiro e iremos matar, iremos matar um cozinheiro para se passar pelo cozinheiro do imperador. Então, neste vídeo mataremos o cozinheiro, no próximo mataremos o imperador. Fiquem ligados nos próximos vídeos, né, de Skyrim aqui, a Irmandade Sombria, Dark Brotherhood, Guilda dos Assassinos, vamos lá.
There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the gourmet, I hope. Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know. Don't be so petulant. In my, investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the gourmet's cookbook. But not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan, who the gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention?
Oxe, eu não tava não, desculpa.
Huh. As I was saying, you'll need to kill the gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you could take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you.
Ai, desculpa galera, mas preciso saber sobre...
Nobody knows his true identity. Well, nobody except Gaius Morrow, and you've already taken care of him. Well, I do know
Era o cara da
Gourmet
ponte,
is
galera.
classically trained in traditional Breton cuisine in High Rock. So, that's where he must have met Anton Varan. In any event, our anonymous chef shares a passion for food with all of Tamriel. And that anonymity will prove the Emperor's undoing. Uncommon Taste. It was published a few years ago and became a sensation throughout the Empire almost overnight. The recipes were hailed as both practical and decadent. I made a few of the gourmet's dishes myself, actually. His roast mutton with regard berry sauce is to die for. But his chocolate pate gives me the runs. Yes, Gaius Morrow, on orders from his father, arranged for the gourmet to come to Skyrim months ago to serve as the Emperor's personal chef. But the Emperor canceled his journey at the last minute. Morrow was smart. Kept the gourmet around, in case things changed. And so, the gourmet has remained in seclusion, somewhere in Skyrim, on indefinite hold. Probably feels like a prisoner. But you'll fix that. I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by one, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely. I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple, too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School.
Beleza. Vamos lá, vou aparecer nessa missão e eu já volto. Chegamos aqui, galera, dentro do palácio, né? Do reino do reino do bode. Temos que matar o cozinheiro daqui, é isso?
The Dominion is here. And we'll touch her and I swear it'll be your fingers that go missing, you stupid Breton.
What was that?
Now, brother. Arnois just being his usual gloomy self. He didn't mean it, did you, Arnois? You're just being silly again.
Whatever. Just get back to work. Now.
Tá bom, galera. Provavelmente eu vou ter que, tipo assim, esperar ele dormir, essas coisas assim, esconder o corpo. Então eu vou voltar quando eu conseguir fazer isso, tá bom? Gente, eu acabei de matar ele. Eu não tinha que matar, tem que interrogar ele, tá?
Yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Richman.
Eu sei que você é Anthony, de onde você é?
Who are you? What do you want? The gourmet? Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my trust. I'll take the secret of the gourmet's identity to my grave. The Dark Brotherhood? Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life, right? Look, his name is Balagog Gronolobe. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the Nightgate Inn. That's all I know. Now you'll let me go, right? Okay, all right. Wonderful. You're welcome. I'll just be on my way then.
Mate. E agora sim, ele vai voltar a dormir. A gente mata ele. Então realmente é bom vir enquanto tá à noite, galera, tá? A gente mata ele, né? Ó, colete, mate, sei lá o que. Daí, se eu não me engano, tava aqui, ó, mate. Outro cara. Se eu não me engano, a gente tem que esconder o corpo. Tá ligado? Mas... é complicado esconder. Tá bom, galera, eu vou esconder o corpo aqui. Enquanto eu vou indo para a missão, eu apareço lá, tá? Beleza, galera. Estamos chegando aqui, né? A mais um ponto aqui da missão. A gente encontrou... é uma casinha, tipo, literalmente bem no meio do nada, tá? Caso vocês queiram saber a localização, é aqui, ó, perto da cidade, subindo o rio da cidade do urso, tá? Perto da nascente do rio, né? Beleza? Então vamos aí, a gente tem que matar mais uma pessoa, pelo que eu sei. Ou pelo que eu entendi. Vamos aí, né? Tá, deixa eu ver. Mate, sei lá o que, é isso aí mesmo, meu. Vamos lá embaixo, matar essa pessoa. Ah, ele falou, né? Então vamos ver se ele dorme. Aqui é o quarto dele. Vamos ver se ele dorme, daí eu dou uma, né, uma nele. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo fazer isso.
Whatever it is, I'm sure I can't be of help. I'm just here on holiday.
Nem precisei que ele dormisse, galera. Só deu, tá ligado? Aí eu vou pegar tudo, tá ligado? Oxi. Aí, tá. Pera aí. Ainda tá. Volte a informação de Vetúrico Cleris. Então, é isso? Nossa, mas daí eu não sei qual carta que tinha que fazer. Eu não li a carta. Então, esconda o corpo balante em algum lugar. Ih, nem deu pra esconder o corpo, tá ligado? Vamos lá, voltar. Vamos sair por baixo aí, que legal. Beleza, galera, vamos aí. Aí, galera, chegamos aqui já, né? Vamos falar com... Com quem a gente falou? Com o senhorzinho, né? Matamos os 2 alvos dele.
Well, I certainly won't deny my involvement.
Good, good. And you've got the writ of passage too, I see. So there's that. I also received word from Markarth. It would seem Anton Varan has suffered an untimely fate as well. Good. But unfortunately, that inn is abuzz with the news of somebody killing one of their guests. What? Hiding the body was too much for you to handle? Bah, useless. Here's your gold. Now go see Astrid. The time to move against the Emperor has finally come. Sithis help us all.
A gente não conseguiu esconder o corpo, né? Levamos um esporro. Mas, porra, esconder um corpo, mano. Meio complicado, né? Agora, tipo assim, pra sair daqui, tem que falar com a Astrid. Aí então eu vou falar com a Astrid e é isso aí.
So it's done. You've killed the gourmet. And now, Titus Mead II is as good as dead. Oh, yes. And I've decided you will have the honor. Oh, I have the utmost faith in your success, believe me. So let's begin. Go now to Castle Dower in Solitude. Present the gourmet's writ of passage to the officer in charge, Commander Marrow. I'm sure you remember him. You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens, and then the Emperor. You're posing as a chef, so you'll be able to poison his meal rather easily. Here, take this. It's called Jaren root. All it takes is one taste, and the effects are quite immediate. The Emperor will be serving Sithis before he even knows he's dead. Once Mead has been killed, escape through the upper door and across the bridge. I've arranged for it to be unguarded once the alarm is sounded. Now go, my friend. Go and fulfill your destiny as listener.
Beleza, galera. Eu vou falar com ela mais detalhada no próximo vídeo, tá? Então, no próximo vídeo iremos matar o Imperador, como eu disse, né? Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo. Peço para vocês se inscreverem no canal, dar joinha no vídeo, me sigam nas redes sociais e nas plataformas. Muito obrigado por quem ficou até aqui. Até uma próxima vez. Muito obrigado. Fui!